Excellency, the President of the Moses B. Harris Association, and the Vice President, other distinguished members of the leadership of the Moses B. Harris Association, the President of the Grand Jury Association in Americas, officials of that noble organization, other Grand Jury organizations, county, district organizations, sectional organizations, members of the Fourth Estate, distinguished fellow citizens of the great county of Grand Jury, fellow citizens of the Republic of Liberia, distinguished citizens of the great United States of America that has paid homage to all of us. I greet you all from the Federal Republic of Nigeria. When I was invited, I'm so honored to be flanked by a distinguished partner of mine, my sweetheart, Ruth Glevlu, that stood here with me. And may I ask you to please have your seat. You know, the name Moses B. Harris is very significant and personal to me, because the person who bears that name, or who bore that name, was a very close friend of mine, even though senior. I was then a leader.
Okay, please, this is the important part for us members of Moses B. Harris. Please have it quiet.
And so the name Moses B. Harris, MP Harris, is very special to all of us, but for me, it's also spectacular in this domain. Because at the time, I was one of the student leaders at the university, and then Honorable Moses B. Harris was the managing director of the National Port Authority. And I led a delegation to meet with him. He says something that still lives with me today. At the time, I was doing journalism at the University of Liberia, and I was a cadet at the Ministry of Finance. And so when we met with him, he interacted with all of us, and he said, "Young man, you are the Minister of Finance, and every person in Liberia would like to work at finance. Wouldn't you like to be assistant minister, deputy minister, or minister of finance some days? You're already at finance ministry. And you are there, you are doing journalism. But think about it, I don't want to influence the decision." From that time, I thought about it, and eventually, I switched from mass comm to accountancy. And I went on to have an accounting degree, but eventually I became Deputy Minister of Finance. And for every time I talk on the name Moses B. Harris, that reverberated in my mind. And so this association that bears his name is special to me, very special to me. And so if a question was to be asked, why you were invited, other people have spoken to you before, you didn't find time to come, but you traveled far from Nigeria to come to pay homage to this very special day, and I will say Moses B. Harris is very special to me. And so, Mr. President, I salute you. I salute all of you on your elections and your installation tonight. But I have a little joke that I want to share with all of us. You know, part of the way of communicating is to joke sometimes. And sometimes you communicate, the message is sent through the little joke or the little story that one tells. And so it came a time, there was a young boy that saw this very young, beautiful lady. And then he went to his dad and he said, "Daddy, I saw this young lady and I love her and I would like to marry her." So the father said, "Okay, who is she?" He said, "Oh, she is the neighbor's wife, neighbor's daughter." They said, "All right, my son, come. What I'm about to tell you, don't tell anyone." Then he told the boy, "That girl you are talking about, she's your sister." The boy said, "All right." After some time, the boy came back to the father. He said, "Daddy, I saw a young lady, but she's by far beautiful than the one I told you about." And then the father asked, "Who is she?" He said, "The other neighbor's daughter." Then the father said, "Okay, which neighbor?" So the boy showed opened his finger and said, "All right." And the story again, "That girl, she's your sister. Don't tell anyone." So it went on for 3 to 4 girls. And the same story repeated itself. So the boy got frustrated. So he went to his mom. He said, "Mom," and so he told the whole story. So the mother said, "All right, my son, you know, you got nothing to worry about. What I'm about to tell you, don't tell anyone. Actually, this man is not your father, so go ahead and marry the girls." So go ahead and take those girls and marry them. But that was a joke, and also it has a meaning. And I just think about it, just laugh a little bit. But on a more serious note, I would like to share with us a little bit tonight, for a little food for thought, on a topic: press the reset button. Press the reset button. And actually, when I received the invitation, I sat and I was saying, well, what little food for thought can I share with fellow Grenadians, Liberians, Americans, and the global world community as I'm going to speak to my brothers and sisters in the U.S. And it got done on me, and so many topics kept reverberating in my mind. And today, last night, when I got to Des Moines, I started to engage with a cross-section of our people. And from the discussion, I began to formulate a little small discussion, maybe 15 minutes, I'm going to share with all of us. And so from the discussion, I was able to derive this topic that I just mentioned to you: pause the reset, or press the reset button. Press the reset button. The crown story, if you will, the Grand Jesus story, resembles the story of the children of Israel. The God-chosen ones, somehow they stumbled, they went through challenges, calamities befell them. They scattered, they left their homeland, went to foreign land, went through hindrance, circumstances. They went through difficulties. But when time came back, those who fled into exile became the cornerstone for the rebuilding of the state of Israel.
You can do better than that, man. Clap your hands.
This is very serious. And I will come to give a fiery speech, but I came to speak to us today in a very solemn voice. Because the citizens of Grand Judah, people of the Crown origin, citizens of Grand Judah, that include even non-Crown, but who are citizens of Grand Judah, we are like the children of Israel. And those of you who are in this nation, the greatest nation on earth, I would say, the rebuilding of our homeland is dependent on you. You will provide the way. In fact, you have begun showing the way, and you have taken some concrete steps. But are those steps enough? We shall see. And so, in the process of being able to provide the direction, there are some cardinal responsibilities that we are to undertake. And among them, core of them, is unity. 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 Harmony. Harmony. Coexistence. Coexistence. Cooperation. Lifting one another up. Strengthening each other. When one is in distress, all of us should rally. Not thinking evil of each other. Not tearing one another down. Rather, building ourselves up. When the children of Israel fled their homeland, not all the children of Israel left Israel. There were some that were there that the conquering power subjected. But they were there anyhow. Of those who went to exile, mobilized, and they came back and they reclaimed the land and did it so mightily. Yes. We are. We can do that. We can do that. But there are some attributes that we have to enhance about ourselves. And so today, being a brother, I'm speaking to all of us as an insider. The social media is so powerful. It's so good. It enhances communication, fast, without borders. But can we use it productively in a way that the Judah community, and I use that word, the liberal Grand Judah community, not only refer to Crown people, but anyone that is sanctuary in Grand Judah. That is a friend of Grand Judah. You are indeed in the Crown embodiment. Can we use that medium in the way that we cultivate those virtues that hold us together? That the greatness that is in us can be manifested in every sphere of our homeland. All of the organizations, Moses P. Harris. In fact, the name that you bear, and I will challenge you tonight, Mr. President, the name you bear of your organization, that is the founding father and the first superintendent. When I say founding father, it means that he was the head the political head of the county, the first political head, Moses P. Harris. And through his leadership, all others rallied around, and that county became great. Should I say tonight, on the larger Grand Jury stage, can you emulate that kind, humble leadership virtue demonstrated by our dearly beloved senior brother, your father, exhibited when the county was created? Can you play that role in the United States of America with the great organizations in this land? They say we are the young people, but we are asking you all, can we all hold together and just press the reset button, and then we revalue ourselves. And let's get back to the good old days when we were all together and we were singing those songs of redemption. The songs of liberation, the songs of freedom, the songs of liberty, the songs of our rights to life. Can you tell your senior brothers, can you say, we'll play this responsibility? Can we come together? Can we come together? I believe you can. I believe the name you bear, Moses P. Harris, I believe when you speak sincerely and you mix them around, and I will be there with you, whatever we can do, whatever role I can play. I will let us see together a vibrant, enthusiastic, dynamic, great organization. We are moving. We are moving like great community in America. Feel you. All the community organizations in America, from Nigeria, they feel your presence. That one day, or going on, you will have a homecoming in Grand Jury, where all of us were around the club. We all joined in Grand Jury. Well, you may say that we got government officials in the county that can do that, but I tell you, like the children of Israel, those of you, or those of us, let me put myself into the picture, who as a result of circumstances and the persecution and subjugation fled the country, we can regroup and bring hope. And I say tonight, I didn't come with a prepared speech, I came to speak to you from my heart. And I look to the future. Mr. President, Grand Jury Association, and GPAA, and all organizations, here Moses P. Harris. I look forward to where, maybe this year, next year, year after next, where a call will be made for all Grand Juries around the world, can say, like what they do in Nigeria. Now, say we are going to Enugu, yes, or we are going to Zaria, or we are going to Benue, we are going to Niger, we are going to and all the other steps that we are going to Grand Jury. All Grand Juries around the world, let the birch is went through. Not only will we impact the economy of Grand Jury, but our presence will have a feel of the circumstances, the condition our people go through. And even any political power that be will feel our presence. And if there was any sense of negation regarding our people, they will feel that Grand Jury is not for a joke. We have the power. Be it political, social, economic, our power is so great that will be felt. So can we look to that? Can you think about it? can you plan? Can we move together? Can we sing those songs again that hold us together? That when we say the grenadiers are moving, there is high enthusiasm. I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can. That's the appropriation of all of us tonight. Let's work together. Let's be strong. Let's be one another's keeper. Let's pause. Let's press the reset button. Let's tune down the bigger. Let's tune down the negativity. Let's tune down attacking each other. Let's tune down.
Yeah.
We can disagree. We can disagree, but we can do it with humility, with love, with care, with calmness, loving ourselves. Wouldn't they say I agree on everything? I disagree with some of my brothers in the past, but I know I made some mistakes too in the past. But I know all of us have made some mistakes. But can we press that reset button so we can readjust ourselves and start to move in the right direction? I'm sure we can, and we will. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, please give us your attention. We want to take this time to bring to the floor the founding presidents of Moses MPHAA, Madam Viria David Okan, for a statement. Madam Okan, the floor.
Hello? You can hear me? Big ground. You can hear me on the table, yeah? Before I say a word, I want to see where is the former president, Mr. Romeo. Magavi Romeo, what's your husband? Crispy Romeo, right? Crispy, where are you? They are calling the founding and former presidents of Moses MPHAA Association. I do not want to leave you behind. Anyway, he's here, he's going to come. He's right there, he's coming. He's a guest speaker. Our president and vice president, our community leaders, our invited guests, fellow friends, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, I'm up here with Ms. Beverly Kuseyna Harris. And I was calling on Mr. Romeo to come and join us. We are up here, and before I say a word, I also want to recognize the past Vice President, Catherine Day. Is she here? Yeah. Come on here, Suya. We name Moses MPHAA. Yeah. Come here, Suya. Thank you. Again, tonight we want to take this time and we are speaking on behalf of the former president, the former leadership of Moses MPHAA. So tonight we want to come here to say thank you so much for what you have done for us in this community. I stand here tonight as the founding president. The founding president, the only president who has spent 6 years in office and turned over to the body of Moses MPHAA in this country. I remember when I founded Moses MPHAA in this country with other members who are in the audience today. I knew what we were going to be. And you know the history of Moses P. Harris? Moses Poker Harris. We are the youngest and vibrant organization from Grand Judah County. We are here today because of what we are doing as leaders. If we let this organization and ran away, they will not be here today. So we are here today to give ourselves the pat on the back and to say thank you to us. Thank you so much for what you have done. To our new officials, headed by Yahweh and my beautiful daughter, Daisy Doe Kamara, we want to say thank you so much. We are always here, our phones are open. As you refer to me as your mother for this organization, I'm always here. My numbers are open. I got 2 numbers, that's why I said numbers. They are all open. But to all of you Grangidians in this building, just one thing I want to make clear here tonight. If anybody come to you and say Moses P. Harris is having a problem and we are divided, it is not true. Moses P. Harris will be one and we are one. And we have come here today to celebrate because we love each other. Moses P. Harris in Ghana is sponsoring. Moses P. Harris in Morovia is sponsoring. Moses P. Harris in Grand Judah is sponsoring. So Moses P. Harris will leave, and we are here to help ourselves in the great United States of America, in the diaspora, and also back home in Liberia. So at this time, this administration, we want to say thank you so much for honoring us and for respecting us. We are here all the time to work with you, and we know whatever projects we have in Grand Judah will be undertaken by you, and we ask you, your administration, to please, our project that is in Liberia, do not forget about it. Make sure that school building is built. Whether you started it or not, our eyes on behalf of all of the past administration to say, please, complete that project, because we want to have a park in Grand Judah County. With that being said, we say thank you for your respect and your honor. We are always here to serve you. Thank you so much.
Well, Moses P. Harris, let me collect some money on behalf of Moses P. Harris. We will take 10 minutes and collect money, then we'll go back to music. DJ, come close to me. Let's use 10 minutes and collect some money. My good people, Moses P. Harris is building school building in Grand Judah County, and this is the reason why. The reason why we are raising funds tonight, it is because we are undertaking a school building project in Grand Judah County. So we are asking all of you to help us tonight. Whatever you got in your pocket, even when we don't call you, just give it to us. We'll still take it and we'll appreciate it. We can't call everybody tonight, but we'll do our utmost best. At least those we have on paper to call them. So DJ Chris, on the list there, we want to begin with the leadership of our mother organization in America. This organization is no other organization but GGAA President, Honorable James Yimoto.
Come on, you, everybody. Thank you. One thing I will say before I go anywhere, this Des Moines town is getting to be my town. I'm here all the time. Everybody know me. So thank you, Des Moines, for giving me the welcome, the warm welcome, and the accommodation. So coming to Moses P. Harris, I will say, Mr. President, I wish you had given your speech before I talk. At least I don't know what to say. But anyway, Mr. Islamic Officer, Dr. Tua, my brother Fred Wyatt, GEAG President, all invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I was just here 2 weeks ago and I'm back again because this is not a joke. When you're serving your people, you got to be available all the time. But there's something you don't know about Jane Ibote and Moses P. Harris. The woman who spoke here earlier, Virial Okan, David Okan, she's the one who started Moses P. Harris in Philadelphia. You know, we all live there. The other name for Philadelphia is Philadelphia. We live in Philadelphia. So she came to me with Sylvester Gleplin. They were in the early 2000s. She said, James, we want to form Moses P. Harris and we want you to design the logo. So they told me what they want on your or something like that. So you see the logo of Moses P. Harris thing over there? So James Ibote is part of Moses P. Harris. I'm the one who designed the logo. Yeah, I know. I'm still a member. Yeah. So she's the one who put me inside bureau. Right there. She's standing right here. I'm not lying on her. I'm the Susanna Louise of Moses P. Harris. And then after that, Moses P. Harris, they had some problem. So they brought in Crispy Remio to be the interim president. They had a convention in Cleveland, Ohio. So I went there to be the guest speaker. Crispy Remio did his part. And then Moses P. Harris is where it is today. But before I say some years again, you see the man right there that Toa, your guest speaker.
Yeah, you there.
Oh, okay. The guest speaker right there, he lives in Abuja, Nigeria. He representing Liberia, ECOWAS. So we call him to see if he can contact. No. He called me to say that President Babangida, the former president of Nigeria, is very impressed with the fact that we are building a monument to honor his friend and brother, President Samuel Doe. And anything he wants us to do, we will let you know. So Dr. Toa right there went to Abuja, Nigeria, and while he was there with President Babangida, he called me, and I talked with President Babangida, myself, and my chief of staff, Wayne Cooper. And I told President Babangida, on behalf of all the Granadian world over, thank you so much, sir. Thank you for sending ECOMO to save us. If it were not because of what you did, I wouldn't be talking to you, I'd be dead. Therefore, Dr. Toa right there, I'm lying. And President Babangida said, you're welcome. You're welcome. He allowed me to talk with President Babangida. So thank you, sir. Thank you for giving us that opportunity. At least when somebody do something for you, you should tell them thank you. So on behalf of Granadians world over, we express our thanks to President Babangida for what he did for us. Even though President Doe died, that was not the plan, but you know things happen. So Moses P. Harris people, my little brothers and sisters, I'm happy to be in your midst. Like I said, we are undertaking development ourselves in Grand Jede, but you are also doing your own. So on behalf of Grand Jede Association will be contributing okay. On behalf of Grand Jede Association will be giving them a barber.
I mean, he wanted to go through protocol, it's okay. The treasurer, we will settle everything, but we'll give you people $300 tonight.
Thank you. And DJ, thank you. I'm sorry for wasting your time. Des Moines will be on fire in May 2023. Convention coming here. So my fellow Virginians in Des Moines, Iowa, please, I beg you, I hold your full agreement and say, we want unity, we want peace in this town. So when we come, everything will go smoothly. I don't want to put my hand in your local politics, but I'm hearing that the local president is suspended. Please try to put it back together as quick as you can. We don't want any noise in the town. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable President. My people, the thing I hear, I don't want myself to talk you. It's too big for me. But the president will come and say, hey, our president come and say something big, and I'm saying my mom.
Good evening, family. Mr. MPHAA. Mr. MPHAA. If you do great thing happen to you. If you always try to be like sideways, we're all going to look at you sideways. But tonight, our guest speaker gave $1,000 for our school building.
Okay, my people, please, let's do it short. The only person who took advantage of me is the national president of GGAA, and I agree to it. But please, we got other people to speak tonight. We will be inviting Honorable Fred Graham, former president of GGAA and the CEO of GGAD. Honorable Fred Graham.
Well, thank you again for the invite. You know, the guest speaker spoke tonight, and he touched on a topic that is very necessary for all of us to pick up on.
Well, listen now.
As a guest speaker, we got your message. We got it very well. We are Virginians, we are friends, we are family, we are everything. There's no reason why we cannot meet to discuss and put ourselves back together. But it seems that we are unable to do it because this has been going on for years and years now. So we will need outside intervention, and I'm being very serious. If this committee is going to come back together, we need outside intervention. Maybe the new president of Moses PRO will take that mantle. Because the elders, I consider myself elder, I consider James elder, I consider Mayor elder. We have failed this community.
So true.
We have failed this community and we reunite this community. And because we failed this community and Moses PRO has called us tonight, Moses PRO step up to the plate. Maybe when the young people lead, we'll follow. Because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
All right. He said it.
But what I would say to Moses PRO, thank you for the invite again. We have a little purse for you. And as an installing officer, I also have a purse for you. But for the person that is coming from GGAD, I will give the microphone to Vera David O'Connor.
Yes.
So we received a letter, and me as the Vice President for the Eastern region, I'm here tonight representing GGAD to speak on behalf of us because you took our CEO as your installing officer. So he's going to speak on that. But I'm going to also speak on behalf of our organization, held by him, Fred Talaguyan, the women by Mona Tali. Tonight, as member of GGAD, we are here. We received your invitation. So we are here to say thank you. Before I present the prize, I just want to say something to you. All of you members that are in this house tonight, remember, come June, we will be back in Des Moines as our convention. We'll be right back here. GEAT is coming right back here. Our convention is going to be here. If possible, this hall. If possible, this hall. So, with that being said, we gave you the amount of $200.
Can you say something that you play again? Well, Mr. President, again, thank you for the invite. I know you guys have your project, your belly school, you're doing everything. I know what it is. I'm a son So, as an installing officer, I will give you 30 bags of silver towards the school building. And you can pick it up anytime.
I can't go, man. That DJ, stay up here. So when you see me hold the mic, then you must know that DJ, stay up here. Gentlemen and ladies, I want to say thanks to every one of you that are here. Represent GGAD. You know, Grand Leader, competition, I will be Grand Leader. But when we say together, you will not be a Grand Leader. So what I want to tell you, competition. Right now, we get Boba Amuya, we get Boba Insha. There are times where Moses are going from and coming from. Before Moses are only brother here, our brother around develop, but now they get 3 Moses It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. We want going to be developed. But only in the chapter, my president spoke right now here, get a amount of $200. But you know, if you in the chapter and they call your president, and when the president speak, you don't got to speak. But I want to tell you, on behalf of my president, he already spoke. But as the coordinator, called Betty Yaku, on behalf of my beautiful wife, I know because of conditions, she's not here tonight. So, I'm getting a man of $40.
Yes, anyway, they're $40 here. I also want to tell you tonight, by the 15th of this month, the community college in Dorbor, we are launching an internet project. We're going to put the college online. And the whole student body on our campus will be able to go online to do the assignment. It will cost us maybe about $4,000, but the project is going on and we're going to launch our project. So, yeah, we're going to talk. But I just want to let the body know, please, thank you again, sir.
Okay, for our audience, the kitchen want me to inform you. It's still time for you to get your food. We are doing it after 12 o'clock. Buffet. Okay. Please, guys, let us be straight to the point. We will be doing injustice to other people when we allow some people to use 4 or 5 minutes when we say one. Please, those of you that are coming, please bear with us and do like that so that at least